Hello, my loves. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome into this reading for the new moon in Leo. I'm so grateful to have you all here. We are going to start with what is this astrological alignment and how does it impact you in your life? And then we're going to go into a little bit more of the specifics for those who are new to the readings, and those who are not new can skip ahead to their readings and move along with this introduction. First things first, however, just know that you do not have to watch this entire video. You only have to watch the introduction, and then there'll be one reading based on where this alignment shows up in your chart. You watch that quick reading, and that's all you have to do to get the benefits of this reading. So if you are new, welcome in. Hello, thank you for being here. And if you are not new, hello, welcome back. Thank you for being here. The sun has already moved into the constellation of Leo, and I do have a reading available for that. It's going to be on my YouTube, and it's also on my website. There's a link in the description to take you to all of my readings at devotedandvulnerable.com. And we're talking about the new moon energy. So new moons always occur when the sun is in the constellation. And this new moon in Leo gives us a fresh start in our lives. And the energy of Leo is all about confidence. It's all about drama. It's all about encouragement and generosity. And it's a beautiful element of the astrological story. And so we're really going to be looking at, in this reading in particular, how you can bring more confidence into a specific area of your life. The area of your life we're going to bring this confidence into, we're going to consult the cards to get guidance on, is whatever house this astrological alignment shows up for you. So we'll get into the houses and how to figure out where that is for you in just a moment here. But a little bit more about the newness. We're just starting something new. So it's like this new confidence that we are going to be bringing in to this journey, into this reading. We're going to be consulting the Super Attractor deck by Gabrielle Bernstein. There's power affirmations in here, and I'm so excited to dive into those. Before we get started, if you want to support me, you can comment on this video, you can share it with your friends, you can do the whole subscribe thing, you can give me a financial donation if that feels aligned for you. My PayPal information is in the description here. And you can also go to my site and sign up for a personal one-on-one reading. Those are pre-recorded, but they will be geared specifically to you and your energies and any questions that you have, whereas these are general readings meant for a broader audience. Okay, for those of you who are new, this is how, or those of you who are not new but forgot, this is how you find out what reading to watch. So you're going to watch the reading that shows up for where 0 degrees and 39 minutes of Leo shows up in your chart. So when you were born, there was the entire sky with all of the zodiac present. So you're looking for where in the sky was 5 degrees, 39 minutes of Leo. That occurred in one of the 12 houses for you. You're going to watch the house for where this occurs to. Oh my gosh, if you don't know what I'm saying, that's totally okay. I'm going to go through it right here very quickly, but if you need more help with understanding how to find out this information, I do have a tutorial video that's how to find where any astrological event is occurring in your chart. So you can watch that video, or you can just continue to watch here. I'm going to take you through how to figure it out. You're going to need your birth chart information. I have a link in the description here to Cafe Astrology's birth chart generator. You enter in your birth data. If you don't know your birth time, please get a pendulum and dowse for your birth time. I have a whole tutorial on how to do this. It's super easy, and it's really going to be beneficial for you. And if you want to continue to watch these readings and get value out of learning more about your astrology and getting the guidance from the cards, I absolutely recommend watching. I absolutely recommend getting your birth time so you can get your birth chart and save your birth chart. Once you run the chart and you get the results, just save the images that come through. You'll want to save your tropical chart. Well, just save all of them. But the tropical chart's the first chart, and the one we use for the houses is called the Placidus chart. That's the second chart that this chart generator provides for you. I'm going to show you what this chart looks like. It looks like this, okay? And so what does all this mean? Oh my gosh, there's so much here. Don't worry, okay? We'll go real slow. you are looking for where Leo shows up in this list. And again, it's in, I think it was 5 minutes. Hold on, I gotta go. Yes, 5 minutes, 39. It's 5 degrees, 39 minutes. Sorry. Okay, so we're gonna look at this chart and see where it says Leo all the way down here at the bottom. It says 4 degrees, 26 minutes. So when we're talking about the degrees of the houses, hello dear, I'm doing everybody. So you need to know where this new moon in Leo shows up in your chart in order to know which reading to watch, but I will cover everyone's houses. So if you don't know your birth data, there's a link in the description here. Go to cafeastrology.com, enter in your birth data in their free natal chart, and then it'll take you to the Placidus chart, which is the second chart after your birth information is entered. And I'm going through how to find out which house right now. So in this example chart, we see all the way down where it says X11 or II, that's 12, okay? It says Leo, 4 degrees, 26 minutes. So the degree points start at 0 and then they go up to 30. So in this one, 5 is after 4. Okay, so that means that this person has this astrological new moon happening in their 12th house. If this astrological alignment was happening in 3 degrees, which would be before 4, correct? Then it would be happening in the house that happens before the 4 degrees. So that would be the 11th house in this example. Again, I have a tutorial video that goes in more depth with this, and you also might not have Leo show up here. So then you need to know where Leo shows up in the astrological journey. So it goes from Cancer to Leo and then to Libra. No, yes. No, to Virgo. Sorry, Virgos. So if it says Cancer and then it skips to Virgo, you're going to utilize the house that it says Cancer in, okay? Because that means that for some reason, Leo doesn't start any of the houses, but it still occurs in the houses. This might be complicated, but go ahead and watch that other tutorial video if I'm not making sense, or just reach out to me, send me your chart, and I can tell you which reading to watch, okay? Those of you who are new, I also recommend always watching these readings with a journal and taking notes. Not only notes on what I'm saying, but also notes on what's coming through for you. I want you to know that I always intend these readings to be aligned with your highest good and the highest good of all, but also to guide you back to the wise, instinctive knowing that exists within your own being. Because ultimately, all spiritual tools are aimed at guiding you back to your own knowing, that voice within that is always there to guide you, but we've been trained not to listen to, okay? So you want to train yourself to listen to that voice. So as you listen to my talking and you are thinking about the things that we're bringing up and the affirmations and the area of your life that this is applying to, write down what thoughts you're having, what images are coming to your mind, what people, situations, because that's your own guidance. I don't ever want to supersede your own knowing, and I want to encourage you to capture what's coming through for you, because that is so, so very important to this reading and to your own accessing of the knowledge of this reading. I also recommend keeping an index card on hand to write down a Sparks Notes version of what came through in the reading, and writing down the dates that this is valid for. So this is valid from the new moon now, which happens on the 28th of July, and goes until the next new moon, which will happen on the 27th of August. So this advice is valid from the 28th of July to the 27th of August. So I recommend writing down that date time frame, and just keep this index card by your bed or a place that you get ready in the morning, so you can review the guidance that's coming through. I have lots of other readings that are free based on all the astrology cycles that we're in right now, and so I just recommend writing down the advice and the time frame that it's valid for, and continuing to review what's coming through so that you can support yourself the most. You don't have to do this, but that's absolutely my recommendation. The last thing for those who are new is, it doesn't matter who you believe in or who you go to for guidance or what belief system you have. I intend that these readings are applicable for the general audience. So whatever energies you go to for guidance, your higher self, God, goddess, an angel, a guardian, an ancestor, a mythological creature, your star family, whatever energies you go to for guidance, your higher self, I think I said that. That's the energies you call into this reading, and that's where this communication is happening, okay? If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. What's going to happen now is I'm going to go into the drawing of the cards here. So I'm going to draw for each house just so you can see that I'm not like playing any games with y'all. And then if you're watching replay, you can just skip ahead to which house this happens for you and go ahead and take notes on your reading, okay? So here we are with the Super Attractor deck. And we are going to draw the card for the first house here. All right, show me clearly where the first house is. First and second came out together. Okay. Third house, there you are. Fourth house, show me clearly where you are. There we go. Okay. Fifth house. Sixth house. We got 7th and 8th. Ninth house. 10th house. 11th house. And show me clearly the 12th house. There you are. Okay. Let's dive into the guidance for this new moon for the first house. Hello, first housers. So this astrological event is happening in your first house. So the first house is the house of self, has to deal with your consciousness, your identity, your appearance, your ego, and your focus. So we're looking at what affirmation is really going to help you this month. And the month I mean is the lunar month, which goes until the 27th of August when the new moon in Virgo happens. But we're talking about here the power affirmation that's going to help activate your confidence when it comes to the first house, which is the house of you, the house of yourself, the house of your identity, and all of those other attributes that I listed. Let's see what the Super Attractor deck has to say. Here is your power affirmation. It's good to feel good. I love this card. It's actually in the back of the deck, and it's so beautiful, like in the deck box. It's good to feel good. It's good to feel good. So this is what you would write down on an index card. Keep handy with you all month here. Repeat it as often as it supports you. When it comes to yourself, it's important to remember that it's good to feel good. This will help you be confident in all areas when it comes to you. When it comes to your identity, it's good to feel good about who you are. When it comes to your focus, it's good to feel good about what you're focused on. When it comes to your appearance, it's good to feel good in how you show up in the world, how you present yourself, the clothes that you're wearing. Go to a secondhand store, get some new clothes that make you feel good. Get rid of some old clothes that you no longer want to wear, that don't feel good on your body and your being. Let them go. Do a little bit of house cleaning. Let something go so you can bring something new that feels better for you to wear. I say that because this dress is from a secondhand store and I freaking love it. It was $3. And I got rid of a lot of things that I just wasn't confident in. I wasn't excited to wear. My spiritual mentor says, get rid of everything in your closet that doesn't make you want to wear it. Like if you look at it and you're like, I can't wait to wear that, then keep it. But if you're looking at it, you're like, oh, if you're lukewarm about anything in your closet, let it go. Give it to somebody who will feel that yes about it, okay? Recycle it and yeah, start anew with it, okay? I don't know if there's anything else coming through for me here. It's good to feel good. Whatever it is that helps you feel good about yourself, it's good to engage in that energy. Whether it's drawing or singing or creating or reading or whatever these things are, these activities are that help yourself, your being, feel good, definitely do those. So as I'm talking, what are you thinking about? Write that down in your journal. Make sure to know the things that are inspiring you right now as I speak. And make sure to go ahead and do those things. Make sure to follow through. Like on my index card, I would write down maybe an action point, like go to the thrift store, go through my closet, or Go dance in the rain or whatever it is, okay? Give yourself like a few tasks that you can accomplish this lunar month that make you feel good so that you have some sort of achievable goal here when it comes to your identity, your appearance, your consciousness. It's good to feel good. So when you find yourself in energies that are not so good feeling, tap into your heart and ask your heart what would feel good right now to think about, focus on. Gratitude's always a great place to come back to because gratitude always feels good. Just what are you grateful for? I am grateful right now for this technology that I have that allows me to connect with you from wherever you are, okay? From wherever point in time that you come to this video. I'm so grateful for that. And just feeling that gratitude helps me feel good. And it's good to feel good. You are worthy of feeling good. And this lunar month, focus on that. And if you haven't watched the Leo season reading, definitely go ahead and watch that because that is going to help you be confident in a completely different way, but totally empowered as well. So go ahead and watch that video for more guidance and advice. It's the link's in the description and it's on my YouTube already, okay? That's all I have for you, first house. As always, namaste. The universal light in me salutes and honors that universal light within you. Namaste. Okay. Second house, hello, welcome into your reading. So excited to have you here. This new moon is happening in your second house. The second house has to deal with your values, has to do with possessions, with finances, with your self-worth, has to do with the exchange of goods, and has to do with material items, physical items in your space. So let's see what affirmations coming through to help you be confident when it comes to your possessions, when it comes to your self-worth and your finances. Ooh. Okay. This card says, when I connect to the spiritual realm, I open the door to receive divine guidance, clear direction, and great wisdom. Okay. So the spiritual realm is different for all of us. Whatever it is that you think of when you think of spirit, God, an ancestor, your higher self, your inner world, your belief system and structure. This is inviting you. This card is inviting you to be more confident when it comes to your finances, to your possessions, to your own worth through your connection to spirit. Finding what that means for you and setting the goal to connect with that energy on a consistent basis so that you can have clear guidance, you can have clear direction, and you can get great wisdom. All of these things are necessary for you to be able to manage the value that's in your life, the possessions that are in your life. The best way to know how to utilize them, share them, how to support yourself with them. The way that you can know more about yourself is to connect with this spiritual energy that you're called to connect with, whether that's God, whether that's, like I said, an ancestor, whether that's your star family, whether that's a mythological creature, whether that's your higher self. Whatever it is, whether it's nature, it could be an animal, it could be a tree, it could be a river. Whatever these things are for you, make the commitment right now with me, right here, supporting you, cheering you on with this Leo energy, this lioness vibration, bringing you confidence when it comes to your connection with the spiritual world, because that's going to give you guidance, wisdom, and direction, especially when it comes to your finances, to your worth, and to how to deal with the physical things in your space, okay? I'm so excited for you. What is it that you're going to do? Write it in the comments. Are you going to go take a walk in nature every day? Are you going to sit and meditate for 5 minutes? Are you going to look at a picture of your ancestor and connect with your heart to their hearts? What is it that you're going to do? Let me know so that you can keep yourself steady with this commitment. This advice is valid until the 27th of August. So you have this whole lunar month from the 28th of July until that 27th in August to really dive into your connection with the spiritual realm, whatever that means for you, of course, and to really allow yourself to receive this wisdom, guidance, and direction, especially when it comes to your wealth and your finances. So one of the things that I keep trying to manifest is more abundance and more resources, right? But I realize that if I don't have a way to connect with my higher knowing, with the energies that's going to guide me to the highest good of all, if I don't have a way to connect with that so that I can allocate these resources that I'm receiving in a way that supports the highest good, what business do I have receiving a whole large sum of money if I don't know how to connect to this realm and to spend it in a way that serves the collective, right? So first, I have to get used to connecting with that part of me that knows and has the answers and the guidance for me. And then I can receive those material, physical things in order to act on that guidance that I'm receiving. So this is the kind of energy that we're talking about here. In order for you to really understand the value of what you have and how to work with the exchanges in your life and how to value yourself on a deeper level, this connection to spirit is so very important. Whenever you're working with energies outside of yourself, it's a free will universe. So just be aware of what you're asking for. I intend that I am communicating with beings of unconditional love. Any energies that are here not in unconditional love must leave now and not return. You can always say that if you're concerned about working with these energies, because again, it's a free will universe. Use the power of your intention and your voice to set the space for what it is that you're calling in so that you can feel confident that this connection that you're building is with an energy that's based in unconditional love and is here to guide you with divine wisdom for the highest good of all. All right, second house, thank you so much for being here. I hope this guidance is supportive for you. And as always, namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors the universal light within you. Namaste. Hello, third house. Welcome into your reading for this new moon in Leo. Third house rules the energies of communication in your life. So this could be technological, this could be language, this could be transportation, it could be data, and it could be early education related. So we're going to see how to bring more confidence into the realm of communication during this lunar phase till the 27th of August. Ooh, yeah. I slow down and listen to the guidance that is available to me. There it is. Okay. Third house. There's communication that wants to come through to you, but you might be moving a little bit too fast to receive this communication. Okay, this guidance that I was talking about at the beginning from your inner being, that part of you that knows what's best for you and knows what's aligned for where it is that you want to go in your life. It's that quiet voice that's always speaking to you. But if you are too caught in your mind and too caught in the do of this world, it's very hard to hear that quiet voice amongst all of the noise. So part of hearing that quiet voice is to slow down. Create space for yourself. Create moments where you're doing nothing but breathing. Okay? And not even with the intention to hear guidance, but with the intention to slow down, knowing that the guidance will come as you slow down. Okay? And it says, yes, I slow down and listen. But I think for you, first, you just got to slow down. Okay? Once you slow down and you get used to that, then you can listen. So make a commitment to yourself. How many days in a week for the whole lunar phase are you going to dedicate to slowing down, to stopping what you're doing and just sitting and being with yourself, being out in nature, being alone with a candle, being in space with others, but in silence with others, okay? Can you set that space for yourself? How often? For how long? Like how many times a week? And how long in a day are you going to commit to this slowing down and this listening for the guidance that wants to come through for you? There is communication from your higher self, whatever energies you work with outside of yourself, from your God, from your ancestor, from your star family, from mythological creatures, from the trees, from the elements, whatever guidance you are aligned to tap into. This guidance wants to speak to you, but it needs you to slow down and it needs you to listen. So make a priority for that, because as you do, this will boost your confidence. Like, oh my gosh, once you have this communication and the dedication to slow down and listen to it, you are going to be a lion. This is the energy of Leo. It's this beautiful lion, lioness energy. And this is your confidence. Your confidence is going to come from being able to listen. And then you can communicate in all of the ways and all of the realms that you need to, what's coming through. But first, you got to listen to what's coming through, okay? Before you can communicate it to others. Yes? All right, third house. This is what I have for you for the new moon in Leo. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being here. As always, namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors that universal light within you. Namaste. Oops. All right, fourth house. Give me a second here. I bumped my camera. Okay. Better. Hi, fourth house. Welcome into your part of this reading. The fourth house rules your home, family energy, ancestor energy, the energy of youth, origins, where you come from, and this nurturing, loving, like Mother Earth energy, okay? We're going to find out what the Super Attractor deck has to say, what affirmation for you this month to keep in mind to activate your confidence when it comes to all things related to the home. Ooh, yes. This card says, I am in awe of the magnificent guidance that's available to me. I love that it actually looks like an earth, right? Kind of like a green earth with white water. Wow. Okay. So, in your home, I am feeling that there needs to be a place for you to connect with your guidance. Whoever you go to for guidance outside of yourself, your higher self, God, Goddess, angels, guardians, ancestors, fairies, elements, plants, animals, have a place in your home or outside, inside or outside, for you to connect to the guidance that's available to you and make a commitment to connect with this guidance. Because I'm feeling like there is this amazing, powerful guidance that's available for you, perhaps from your ancestors, that wants to come through, but you need to dedicate a space in your home, because this is the fourth house, it has to deal with home, dedicating a space inside your home to listen to this gratitude or guidance. And just repeating, I'm in awe of the magnificent guidance that's available to me, even before you receive this guidance. Like if you're like, I don't have guidance, like how can I be in awe of something I'm not aware of? Well, just feel what it feels like. Say it. Open up to the possibility. Pretend you're an actor and you've been given this assignment to, okay, now you're going to play the role of someone who is in awe of the magnificent guidance available to them. What are you going to do? How does that look? How does it feel in your body? How does that person move? What does that person do in their life to listen to this guidance? How magnificent is this guidance, and how does that play out in their life? Pretend you're putting on a role, okay? And again, set some space in your home to connect with this guidance and be open to the awe and the wonder that this guidance can offer you, because this is the focus for you. This is going to help you be confident, especially when it comes to your connection with family. Perhaps there's some guidance that wants to come through to support you with things that you're dealing with in your family. Perhaps there's some sort of ancestor, like I said, that wants to come through and speak to you. Perhaps there's just like the river wants to speak to you and nurture you with its love, okay? That could be available to you as well. There's magnificent guidance available to you from the spiritual world, from the natural world, from whatever world you feel most connected to. Like, as I'm talking about this, what is coming up for you? What do you feel called to? What feels like a heck yes in your body, okay? That is what I want you to focus on this lunar month, okay, until the 27th of August. Really set some space in your home and some time in your life to connect with guidance, whatever that looks like to you, whoever you are speaking to. And in the meantime, just pretend, like, just wake up in the day and be like, okay, today I'm going to pretend to be someone who is in awe of the magnificent guidance available to them. What does that person do? What does that person look like? Have fun with this, okay? Leo is a fun energy. It's a fun sign. It wants you to be confident. It wants you to have fun. So this is like, put on this role. This is a dramatic sign. So this is your dramatic role that you get to play this lunar month, okay? Fourth houses. Yeah, and you're going to see, I think, a lot of change happening in your family, happening in your home as you play this role and as you make a commitment to this magnificent guidance that wants to come through for you, as you make space in your physical home, but also in your life for this guidance to come through. Yes? I'm so excited for you. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much for being here, fourth house. And as always, namaste. The universal light within salutes and honors the universal light within you. Namaste. Okay. Fifth house, welcome in. So the fifth house is ruled by Leo. So this is an awesome, supercharged alignment for you. This is a house of pleasure, fun and games, hobbies, your first child, casual vibes when it comes to intimacy with others. Let's see what power affirmation is here for you to support you in this area of your life this lunar month until the 27th of August. Oh, yeah. I believe I am worthy of feeling good. Yes, you are. Oh, I love this. I feel like this is coming through for you, my beautiful fifth houses, because when it comes to seeking pleasure, when it comes to having fun and playing games and enjoying our hobbies, sometimes we set that aside because we don't believe we're worthy of feeling good. We think that's for somebody else, and we think part of our identity is our sacrificial martyrdom, right? Like, we're the person who does everything for everybody else, and we're not worthy of the fun, the laughter, the games of everyone else for whatever reason, right? Because our parent told us we weren't worthy as a kid, or because we did this terrible thing that we've been feeling guilty over and punishing ourselves for years, or whatever it is for you, my beautiful fifth houses. This lion energy wants to say, you are worthy of feeling good. It's time to claim your belief in your worth. And it's time to step up into these things that make you feel good. What makes you feel good? Write down a few tasks for you to do this lunar month, okay? Are you going to go dance in the rain? Are you going to go to the river? Are you going to go kayaking? Are you going to go sing? Are you going to go dance alone in your bedroom? Are you going to play games? Are you going to start that hobby that you've been wanting to start? Are you going to pick up that hobby that you put down a long time ago? Are you going to start drawing again, creating again? What are you going to do? Write it down in the comments. Commit to it, please. I want to know. I want to support you in this. Write down this on an index card. I believe I'm worthy of feeling good. And then write down 3 easy to obtain goals. Like, easy, super easy, okay? So, like, don't pick like the hardest thing you could think of. Like, pick something super easy, like go for a walk, if that's what makes you feel good, or go to a comedy show, or hang out with that friend who always makes me laugh, right? I have one friend who, whenever we hang out, it's just a giggle fest. Like, I don't even know why, but it just, every time we hang out, we just laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. And there's no reason, there's no point to it, but it's because we're both worthy of feeling good, and we both seek that out in each other, and we invite that from each other. And so find that person for you. If a name came into your mind, that's the person for you to go hang out with this lunar month, okay? Pick up your hobby, and just know you're worthy of feeling good. Actually do what she's doing in the card, okay? Hold your hands on your heart and just say, I believe I'm worthy of feeling good. Repeat this affirmation in the morning and at night. And whenever you notice yourself feeling unworthy of the fun and games and hobbies and pleasure that you absolutely 100% deserve to receive. This lion energy is here for you. This is aligned in the lion energy for you because the 5th house is ruled by the Leo energy. Go ahead and check out the Leo season readings. Find out where Leo shows up in your chart to activate this even further, okay? There was powerful guidance that came through. The Isis Oracle is what I used. It's an incredibly deep and powerful deck. And of course, the dramatic lion wanted to bring it out. So go ahead and utilize the resources that I have available to you and support yourself with this self-worth. It's time for you to be confident in your pleasure, your hobbies, the fun that you have in this life, the fun that you deserve to have in this life, and the sense of worth that you absolutely deserve, okay? Believe in yourself. Believe in your worth. I'm very excited for you. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions or you need support. And as always, namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors the universal light within you. Namaste. Hello, 6th house. Welcome into your reading for the new moon in Leo. 6th house rules the house of health. So we're going to get confident when it comes to our health, when it comes to our vitality, the service we offer others, when it comes to our healing abilities, when it comes to our pets and or our routines. Super Attractor affirmation for you is: believing in spiritual guidance gives me certainty and the freedom to keep dreaming, even when I can't yet see the result. Okay. So first things first, do you believe in spiritual guidance? And what does spiritual guidance mean, right? First, we got to know what it is to know if we believe in it. Well, it can mean a whole bunch of different things depending on who you are and depending on your belief system. So spirit could be your higher self. Spirit could be your God. Spirit could be your ancestor. Spirit could be the energy of the tree that you hug every day. Spirit could be the energy of the river. Spirit could be a fairy being, a mythological creature, your star family. Spirit could be an unknown entity to you that's just unconditionally loving, that you connect to but don't have a name for. Spirit could be an angel that you believe in. Spirit could be a lot of different things. There's a huge, vast, almost infinite spiritual realm. And so it depends on what you connect with. So if you don't have a connection to the spiritual realm, well, guess what? This is the lunar phase to start that. New moon is new energy. So this may be a new connection for you. A new commitment to your own spiritual guidance, and believing in that spiritual guidance will give you certainty and freedom to keep dreaming. Look at all the stars here. When I wish upon a star, right? And especially the confidence that you can keep dreaming, keep wishing, even when you don't see physical results yet. So especially when it comes to things in your health, if you have been really wanting a change in your health and you haven't been seeing it, believing in your guidance will give you certainty and freedom to continue to pursue your dreams when it comes to your health, even if you haven't seen results yet. Yes? Let me tap in here and see what else is coming through. Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, if you know you can trust the universe to have your back, even when there's no physical evidence yet of the universe having your back, if you continue to believe in it and continue to hope and dream, that's going to be enough to sustain you while the universe is kind of working behind the scenes to make things happen for you. A lot of times I talk about how, you have to let the universe catch up with you. You have to let things fall into place. Like maybe there's some sort of event that is aligning and the people and the circumstances are coming together, but it's not quite ready for you. You're not quite ready for it. There might be like this new health technique or technology or something, and it's going to be free to you. It's going to be offered in your community, but the person who's going to bring that to your community hasn't left their 9-to-5 job yet, right? And they haven't woken up to the fact that, oh my gosh, I meant to bring this healing to the community, right? That's just an example of like how there could be something in the works for you, but it's not quite physically here yet. Don't give up and allow yourself to just be guided in each moment. How can I take action on this right now? And sometimes the guidance in the moment is just keep waiting, just keep hoping, just keep being patient, just keep doing what you're doing, keep loving yourself, keep steady with the routines that you've set in place for yourself. Let yourself really be patient with this one. It feels like there's a little bit of patience when it comes to this thing that you want to see different in your life. A couple things that I'm going to direct you to. I hope to be doing a Jupiter retrograde reading soon. It happens on the same day as the new moon, and Jupiter represents your hopes and dreams. So because this card says it gives you the freedom to keep dreaming, perhaps there's something going on when it comes to your dreams that can give you more guidance here. So I haven't done that video yet, but it should be coming. Keep your eye open for it. Subscribe to me or do whatever you need to do so that you can see when I post videos. They're free. And also, if you want to go to my website, go and watch the Saturn retrograde reading, because we're in Saturn retrograde right now. It's retrograde for a while here. I think it's retrograde until the 23rd of October. So lots of time here. That has to do with your structures and your routines. That's why I'm bringing that up, because the 6th house deals with routines. There might be something going on and something changing in your routines and in that area of your life. Go ahead and watch that video for extra guidance and support there as well. Okay, 6th house. That's all I have for you. Thank you so much for your support. I'm sending you so much love. And as always, namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors the universal light within you. Namaste. Seventh house, hello. Welcome into your new moon in Leo reading. 7th house has to do with your one-on-one relationships, long-term partnerships, marriages, enemies, contracts, businesses. So how can you bring more confidence into your relationships? Well, let's find out what the Super Attractor affirmation is for you. Here we go. I can decide today to recalibrate my energy and commit to love and joy. It feels like your relationships might need a little bit of love and joy infused in them. It feels like they might be a little bit heavy right now. So to be confident when it comes to your relationships, be confident in your ability to direct your energy. Don't try to change the people around you. That never, never, never works. All you can do is change you, okay? As you change you, you will notice the people around you change. They'll either change, leave, or die. That's kind of the energy here. So as you start to change yourself, as you start to recommit to love and joy, your relationships will be infused with those vibrations, and those that aren't aligned with that will remove themselves from your energy, from your life, okay? Yeah, so I would write this affirmation down on an index card, and I would, when I wake up, say this, like maybe even before I get out of bed, but definitely like as I'm going through my morning routine, okay? And in any moment when you find yourself, especially in relationship with somebody, remind yourself, I can choose right now to recalibrate recalibrate my energy and commit to love and joy, okay? Ho'oponopono is a great healing tradition that helps you commit to love and joy. It's an ancient Hawaiian forgiveness tradition. I have a lot of it on my website, devotedandvulnerable.com. Click the More tab. It'll take you to the Ho'oponopono page, so you don't have to learn how to spell it. Okay, but it's really simple. It's the process of saying, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. You take responsibility for your energy and your response to somebody, and you just say, I don't know why I'm feeling this way about you. I'm sorry that I'm attacking you with my thoughts and judging you and wanting you to be different. I'm just going to say, I'm sorry. Please forgive me for this energy that I'm sending you. Thank you for whatever it is that you're triggering in me, so that I can learn how to recommit to love and joy, so that I can see you in a different light, so I can see myself in a different light. With Ho'oponopono and with this reflection, the law of reflection, anything that you see in someone outside of you is really a reflection of what's going on within. Like today, I was at a government agency sitting in line, and the energy got really, really tense. Like it was getting charged right in there. And I thought to myself, wow, this place needs love and forgiveness badly. And then I thought to myself, well, the law of reflection, I need love and forgiveness badly. So I just held myself in that waiting room. Energetically, I didn't actually hold myself like this, but I had a journal and I was like drawing love around everything. But I was just like, okay, I love you. I forgive you. I love you. I forgive you. And I just did it to myself, because if I saw it happening in my outer world, it was really just an invitation for me to check in with me. I really needed that love and forgiveness in that moment. And I was grateful to the people around me for this charged energy to bring my awareness to it, okay? And then as soon as I did that, the energy dissipated. Like everyone was cool again. That's just an example. I have lots of examples on my Ho'oponopono page. There's lots of different things that I do, different subjects that I offer. But especially when it comes to your one-on-one relationships, there's like, if you have issues with your parents, with your mother or father, there's a Ho'oponopono focus on the 30 days of Ho'oponopono on my website. You can watch those videos. You can also probably search YouTube. They're still on YouTube. But this will help you recalibrate when it comes to these relationships, and to just clear the energy here. I really do recommend those as a practice to help you recommit to love and joy and help recalibrate your energy. But if you have your own practice for doing that, certainly you can utilize that practice as well, okay? Gratitude is like an all-around, easy to apply practice. Anytime you like really like want to wring someone's neck or like you're especially one-on-one relationships here, just go to what you're grateful for, okay? What are you grateful about this human being, okay? And here's another thing I'll throw in here, my beautiful 7th houses. I've been practicing this lately, and it's been super supportive for me, especially in one-on-one relationships. Remember that everything is either love or a call for love. Okay? So if someone's annoying you, they're either trying to express love and failing, or they're asking for love in the only way that they were taught to ask for love and receive love. Okay? Either way, love is the only response that'll really be beneficial, right? This has really helped me in my life. Like I was with a family member, they were really annoying me. They were being annoying. I was thinking that they were annoying the people around them. And I was just like, oh my gosh, will this just stop? This person's being so obnoxious. Then I was like, okay, this is either love or a call for love. And then I just had so much compassion. I was like, oh my gosh, this person either thinks that they're loving us by acting this way. Like they actually think that this is the loving way to be, or they're desperately feeling unloved and they're trying to seek that love because they don't feel loved. And I just opened my heart to them, and I was just like, oh, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. We're back to Ho'oponopono. But it was a beautiful transition moment for me, and I was no longer annoyed by this person at all. I just saw them for the beautiful, innocent child that they were, that either they were expressing love or calling for it, and that all I had to do was give them love, and that's really what they needed. So, hope that helps you recommit to love and joy. Maybe even keep a gratitude journal, like write down 3 things you're grateful for the people who pissed you off the most in that day in your like one-on-one relationships, and just write down 1 thing you're grateful for each one of those people, like three people, okay? That's your homework assignment. And write this down in an index card and do the gratitude journal or the Ho'oponopono or whatever practice helps you recommit to love and joy. Yes? Okay. All right, 7th house. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate you. I'm sending you lots of love. And as always, namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors the universal light within you. Namaste. Hello, 8th house. Welcome into your reading for the new moon in Leo. 8th house has to deal with death and sexuality. So this is a transformation area of your life. Has to do with the occult, with spouse's money, with inheritance and rebirth. So how can you be confident when it comes to the things that are being reborn and transformed in your life? Well, let's find out what the Super Attractor deck has to say for you. When I make joy a priority, brilliant ideas will come naturally, support will surround me, and movements will form. Yes, that's what it says. Wow. Okay. So it feels like the transformation, the rebirth that's happening is making joy a priority. This is something that I've been practicing lately, and it's actually really hard and difficult to do, but it's been super supportive for me. If your answer to doing something in your life does not bring you joy, if it's not a heck yes, or, you know, the other version of that, then don't do it. If it's not going to bring you joy, if it doesn't feel joyful in your body to think about doing, don't commit to it. Don't attend that thing. Don't go to that place. Like, my friend invited me over for board games, right? And I told them that, hey, I told them that competition games are not a heck yes for me. That I like games that are collaborative, and I like games that are like, that help me get to know people and start dialogue. Those are really fun for me. That's a heck yes for me. But competition-based games, it's not a heck yes for me, because they had asked if I wanted to come over and play games. And I was like, oh, I really want to hang out with this person. I don't want to be like that person who's like, well, only if we play the games I want to play. You know, I was judging myself for it. But then I was just like, no, I have to commit to what makes me happy. I have to commit to what's bringing me joy. Otherwise, I'm not serving myself or that other person. I'm being fake, right? So making joy a priority will allow you to come up with great ideas, to feel supported naturally, to feel like movements will form. What does that even mean, right? Things will change, transformation will happen, rebirth will occur naturally as you start to align with joy. Everything else will align with your joy too. Look at all the beautiful flowers here. That might be a message for somebody. If flowers are something that brings you joy, yes, commit to them more, okay? That's for somebody specific, okay? But yeah, make joy a priority. Ask yourself, and everything that you're saying yes to or no to, is this a heck yes? Heck yes, I want to do that. Heck yes, I want to play collaborative board games tonight. Yes. Or heck yes, I want to go take a walk by the beach. Or heck yes, I want to go learn about this new thing. When you make joy your priority, you will see such transformation in your life. You will be astounded and amazed for this lunar phase, at least, okay? From July 28th to August 27th, to be the most confident version of yourself only. And commit to and say yes to things that feel like a heck yes. Heck yes, okay? Make joy your priority, please. We all need you to, okay? You'll support others as you support yourself. As you show others how to make joy a priority, you invite people and give them permission to make joy a priority in their life too. So thank you for that. That's all I have for you, 8th house. Sending you so much love. And as always, namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors that universal light within you. Namaste. Okay, 9th house, welcome into your reading for the new moon in Leo. This is the house of spirituality. So whatever spirit means to you, sometimes it has to do with our ideology, our belief systems. Sometimes it has to do with travel. Sometimes it has to do with law. And sometimes it has to do with higher education. So this is like the broader picture things. Let's see what affirmations coming through from the Super Attractor deck to give you confidence. This Leo lion energy in the house of spirituality. Wow. Hello. The universe powerfully responds the instant I realign with love. I'm going to read that again. The universe powerfully responds the instant I realign with love. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, first things first, if you see a feather, check in with yourself. If you are not aligned with love in that moment, the feather is a reminder to you to realign with love. Or you might see a feather after you realign with love. Like you might check in with yourself and be like, wow, I'm not aligned with love right now. And then you realign with love and all of a sudden like a feather just like falls in front of your face. That's kind of the visual that I'm seeing. So look for feathers to help guide you with this message. Write this down on an index card. Write the date, July 28th to August 27th. Repeat this every morning, every night until the 27th of August, please. Because this is how you can be confident when it comes to spirit. The universe is the universe is another word for spirit. Okay, so whether it's spirit to you or the universe to you is God, an angel, a guardian, an ancestor, a star family, mythological creatures, your higher self, whatever you call it, okay, call it that. You can even replace the word universe with God powerfully responds the instant I become, or my ancestors powerfully respond, or the elements powerfully respond. Whatever you go to for support and spiritual guidance and chutzpah is the word I'm coming from. Wherever you go for spiritual chutzpah, allow yourself to know that that energy will respond the moment you align with love. So how do you realign with love? You might have your own practice. So pause this video and write down any practices you have already to realign with love. I'll list off a bunch for you to give you some ideas. Gratitude journals, great way to realign with love. Ho'oponopono, just saying to the person or the situation, I love you, I'm sorry, forgive me, thank you, can help you realign with love. I have on my website a lot of information on Ho'oponopono. Go to devotedandvulnerable.com, click the More tab, search for that word, and it'll bring you to all of the things that I have to offer on that subject. There's a lot there. You can take off your shoes and put your feet in the earth. That can help you realign with love, just to ground your energy. Go out in nature can help you realign with love. Whatever practices you have, meditation might help you realign with love. Taking some time to yourself might help you. Going out with some friends might help you. Whatever it is that helps you realign with love, know that the instant you do that, the universe will respond powerfully. It'll give you confirmation and affirmation that yes, we have seen you realign and we honor you. We acknowledge you. Please keep this alignment. It'll give you like this and this confidence, right? In your spiritual connection. This is what we're looking for this month for you with this alignment of this new moon. This is so important when it comes to your spiritual connection, to realign with love so that you can know your spiritual connection, so that you can experience it, so that you can have confirmation of it in the physical world, right? You might see numbers, you might hear songs, you might see feathers, you might have any number of ways to respond to affirm this connection for you. But this is what you're being invited to focus on this month. Again, I would write this down and I would write down whatever practice I have to realign myself with love. Whether sometimes it's just putting your hands on your heart and breathing a few times, that can help you realign to love real easy. Heart chakra meditations, I would recommend that too. You can just YouTube or Insight Timers, the one that I like to use. It's just an app that's free. You can search heart chakra meditation because heart chakra has to do with love. Okay, and that can help realign you to love as well. Okay, I think that's all I have for you guys. Yes. Thank you, ninth house. I'm very excited for you. I am so excited to see how the universe powerfully responds when you realign with love. Write down in the comments here how you're going to realign with love, and or write down any experiences that you have as confirmation. The powerful responses as you realign. Let me know. I'm be interested to see how that plays out. Okay. As always, ninth house, namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors the universal light within you. Namaste. Hello, 10th house. Welcome into your reading for the new moon in Leo. 10th house rules your ambition. This is the Capricorn energy, the step-by-step, get it done energy, career, your relationship with society, your reputation in society, your power and influence. This is the realm that you're receiving a new burst of confidence in with this lunar phase from the 28th of July to the 27th of August. Let's see what Super Attractor affirmation is here to support you all lunar month. Here we go. The more I attune my energy with appreciation, the more the universe will deliver. Yes. Okay. So 10th house. Be appreciative this month. Gratitude journal, gratitude journal, gratitude journal. Please put a journal by the side of your bed. Please crawl into bed with a pen, and right before you go to sleep, write down 3 things you're grateful for. And or as you fall asleep, instead of going over all the different like to-dos or what happens or all this other stuff in your mind, just focus your mind on everything you're grateful for. I'm so grateful for this pillow. I'm so grateful for this comforter. I'm so grateful for this sheet. I'm so grateful for this air conditioning. I'm so grateful for this roof over my head. I'm so grateful for all the food I ate today. I'm so grateful for whatever it is, okay? And just go over it in your head or write it down in the gratitude journal, whichever feels more supportive for you and easier for you to do, okay? If you're a journaling person, definitely grab the journal. If you're like, ew, journals, I don't like to write things down, okay? Well, just lay in bed and think about everything. And you won't just think about 3 things. You'll think about all the things you're grateful for until you fall asleep. Let the gratitude lull you into sleep. Because the more you attune your energy with appreciation, the more the universe is going to give you things to appreciate. This is going to help you with anything that you are trying to accomplish, with anything in your career, with anything in your sphere of influence when it comes to society and your reputation. Your ability to appreciate what you already have is going to help bring more things for you to appreciate. It's going to help you achieve your goals easier as you appreciate what has already occurred, what is already in your sphere, all the things to appreciate. Another thing you can do is when you sit down to eat, take a moment to thank every single person who played a role in putting that food before you. You will be amazed at how many different things go into what you're eating, right? Even if you're just eating food from your garden, right? How did you get the seeds? Where did you get the water? How many, I can't even think of anything else. There's lots of things there though. But like, let's say you bought something from the store. Okay, there's the person who marketed that item to the store that bought it. There's the person who stocked it. There's the person who grew it. There's the person who delivered it. There's the person who paid you so that you could have the money to pay for it. There's the person who checked you out. There's the store manager that makes all of this run. Like, there's so many things to be grateful for when we have a meal that came from the store. Even when it comes from our own garden, there's so many little pieces that you can just sit there and be grateful for. You can be grateful for the sun. Thank you, sun, for growing this food with me. So many things. And just sitting down and saying your appreciation for that, you can say it in your head or out loud, is so powerful. I've been doing this with my partner for, I don't know, more than a year now. And I don't like to eat without it. Like, I feel sad when I've started to consume without giving gratitude and appreciation for it. And look, there's actually a hand reaching out to a fruit, it looks like. So definitely I would say be appreciative for where your food is coming from. Like, all of the human family members that played a role in getting that food to you so that you could enjoy this nutrients, this sustenance, this support. Please give thanks for it. Please appreciate it so that you can see the universe respond with more things to appreciate, okay? That's all I have for you. I would write this down on an index card. That's not all I have for you. I say that and then I'm just like, oh, I have more. Write this down on an index card. Repeat it in the morning and at night until the end of the lunar phase on the 27th of August. And gratitude journal and give thanks for your food every meal that you can think about, okay? That's your advice. That's your guidance. All right, 10th house, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being here. As always, namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors the universal light within you. Namaste. '11th house, hello. Welcome into your reading for the new moon in Leo. 11th house has to deal with your friendship. It's Aquarian energy, so it's this community energy, your wishes, your charity, the way you give to the world, the groups you're involved in, and the way you earn money. So let's see what power affirmation is here to help you be more confident in this area of your life. Remember, new moons are new energies, and we are bringing this new confidence into this area of your life, the area of friendships and service. Wow. I feel my way into faith one step at a time. Okay. Wow. I'm tapping into this because how does this relate to friendship, right? It feels like, sorry, it was just like driving me crazy that it's not centered. It's kind of, I think it's just my camera. Okay, let it go. It feels like faith for you is an important part of the way that you want to serve, of the motivation for you to work in groups, for you to earn your money, for you to give to the world, to your community, to your friends, for you to cultivate group relationships, relationship dynamics with a bunch of people. It feels like faith is actually a big part of this for you. And so whether or not you already have groups based around a faith, a belief system, a community based around faith or a belief system or not, the guidance here is to just take one step at a time, okay? Feeling your way to is the guidance. So listen to what your body feels, okay? I said this to another sign. I'm going to say it to you too, or another house. I'm going to say it to you too. Allow yourself to take action, to take steps when it comes to hanging out with your friends, when it comes to hanging out in community, when it comes to how you're giving to the community, to the universe, to the human collective. Feel your way into that, meaning ask yourself if it feels like a heck yes for you, okay? If it feels like, heck yes, this is how I want to contribute, then go ahead and take that step. Go ahead and do that thing. If it feels like a, I don't know if I should do that, I don't know if that's aligned, blah, blah, blah. If it's not a yes, it's a no, okay? Feel in your body. Does it feel like a yes? Does it feel like a no? Don't overanalyze it. Don't be like, well, sometimes you should try to do things that you don't want to do because blah, blah. Don't, not this month, not this lunar phase, okay? Really allow yourself to feel one step at a time. Feel into the people, the communities, the charities that you are involved in. Feel into what feels good for you, okay? If giving to the local food bank feels like a heck yes for you, go do it. If volunteering at that place that offers food for free to the community feels good for you, go do that. I know those are similar things, but they're different in my head. Sorry. If it feels good to you to offer a service for free to an impoverished group of people, go ahead and do that. If it feels good to connect with this friend group versus this friend group, follow that feeling and allow it to be based on your faith. So faith doesn't have to be religious. What do you believe in? Okay? Feel your way into what feels like yes in your body, and that will be your faith, okay? Have faith in the yes of your being. That's really what I'm feeling for you. It's not about spirituality. Well, it is. It's a very spiritual way to navigate your life, but it's more about what feels good and having faith in your ability to take steps toward what feels good in your body, particularly when it comes to who you are hanging out with, especially in large groups, and the community participation that you are offering, okay? There's a new energy here. There's a new confidence for you as you take steps towards what feels like a yes in your body when it comes to these areas of your life, okay? That's the guidance that I have for you. Follow your yes. Feel into your yes, okay? And if it's not a yes, it's a no. And no is an absolutely valuable response. If you can't say no to something, it's not a real question, right? If someone invites you to do something and you feel like you can't say no to it, well, guess what? It's not a question, it's a demand. And you don't need anyone demanding you to do anything in this life, okay? You are the creator of your world, of your experience. You have free will and free choice to say no. One of my friends said a few months ago, changed my life, said no is a complete sentence. You don't even have to justify your no. No. Complete sentence, period. You don't have to give them the whole story about why. You don't have to make excuses. You don't have to say, oh, I'm sorry, but no. Just no. Or you can say, it's not a yes in my body. Okay? Especially, again, when it comes to people you're hanging out with in groups, faith-based endeavors, and the way that you are acting in your community. Okay? And I would say take one step towards a community charity thing this month that feels like a heck yes to you. Okay? Just take one step towards maybe just like reaching out to the local homeless shelter and seeing what their volunteer process is, okay? Just take one step towards something that feels like a heck yes, I want to do this. I want to support this cause or this area in my community. Take one step towards that. And then again, feel the heck yeses in your body, okay? All right, 11th house, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being here. As always, namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors the universal light within you. Namaste. All right, 12th house, last but not least. Here is our reading. I'm here with you in this reading. I like to let you guys know when we're aligned with our astrological influences. Just so you know, the houses are more likely to align because they're very, very similar. Sometimes they'll differ, but if you align with me in this house, you most likely align with me in all the other houses. And the houses, I focus on the lunar phases. So our lunar phases and the houses and the information that's coming through, we're fairly aligned in that way. So I'm here with you in the 12th house. 12th house is the energy of secrets, hidden desires, fantasies, dreams, fears, and rest and sleep. So this is the Piscean energy, the beginning and the end, the realm of the imagined world. So let's find out how to bring confidence to our dreams, to our fantasies, to our hidden desires, how to be confident over our fears, and how to be confident when it comes to our rest. Here is the power affirmation. Oh, I love this one. When I am connected to spirit, I feel a sense of certainty, magnitude, and ease that I have never known before. Ooh-wee. Okay, so for this lunar phase, until the 27th of August, my beautiful 12th houses, our guidance, our power affirmation is going to be this. Write this down on an index card, repeat it in the morning and at night, and go ahead and figure out, write down on your index card what process you have for connecting to spirit. Who is spirit to you? Is it God? Is it an ancestor? Is it a guardian? Is it a loved one who's passed? Is it an angel? Is it a nature being? Is it a mythological creature? Is it the elements? What is it that feels like spirit to you, and how do you connect with that spirit? So let's say you connect with the river. Well, how often do you go out to the river just to look at it and connect to it? If it's God, do you go to a place to connect to that God? If it's a connection to your higher self, do you set time aside in the day to tune in with that inner knowing, right? Do you go to a grave to speak to a loved one who's passed, or look at a picture of them and have a dialogue with them, or journal. You can journal automatic writing, like writing a question to a loved one, calling in the energy of unconditional love, and then calling in the energy of this person. And you can just write with one color your questions, and then just start writing an answer, feeling into what comes through for you as a way to dialogue deeper with a loved one who's passed. There's just so many ways, right? These are just examples. So whatever feels like a heck yes in your body, or like a ping, like, oh my gosh, yeah, that's the thing for me, write that down and commit to doing it. Commit to connecting with spirit, because it will offer you this sense of certainty, magnitude, and ease that you've never known before. So this goes beyond anything that you've known when you connect to spirit. When you have a moment-to-moment connection, when you're seeking this connection day to day, when you put this connection as a priority in your life, this certainty, magnitude, and ease will come through. So how does this relate to secrets? How does it relate to your dreams? How does it relate to your sleep? Well, you might actually be connecting to spirit in your sleep. Before you go to bed, you might say, hey, spirit beings, please come to me in my dreams. Please communicate with me. Please help me heal in my dream world. That could be something that's coming through. Could also be that there's a sense of fear that will dissipate when you connect with spirit, because the certainty, magnitude, and ease will take over. It could be that your dreams are being guided by this connection to spirit, and as you connect with spirit, you are able to take action towards your dreams in a way that feels very certain, very, very big, and very easy. Okay. It might be that there's hidden desires that come through to your own knowing and your own awareness as you connect to spirit. There's lots of different ways to apply this, right? But the most important thing is, how do you connect to spirit? Who is spirit? Well, first of all, who is spirit to you? What is spirit to you? Then, how do you connect with it? And then, what are you committing to? How are you committing to connect to it? Like, I will go take a walk by the river for an hour once a week, or I will set a timer for 5 minutes and check in with my inner being every day, or I will call up this friend and go to a religious service with them, right? Or I will commit to every 3 days trying to journal and connect with my ancestor, whatever it is, okay? But allow yourself to identify spirit, identify how you're going to connect with spirit, and then what are you going to do? Like, how frequently, what does that look like? How can you actually schedule that into your lunar month so that you are continuously keeping this connection alive and feeling the certainty, magnitude, and ease that comes as you rest into that connection and you let that connection guide you, because it's something you've never known before. I think that's part of this too. It's the house of secrets. Like, this is a secret to you. This connection with spirit is like unknown to you. It's something you've never experienced before. It's profound. So your commitment to that connection is so, so important. And I'm hearing myself say that, and I know that my meditation game needs to be stepped up. And I'm hearing the message loud and clear, and I will commit myself to that. I hope you commit yourself to that. Write down in the comments what you're committing to. Help put it into words. Help keep yourself active. I noticed that for me, when I say I'm going to do something, I am way more likely to go ahead and do it. Like, when I've written it down, when I've told somebody about it, when a lot of times I'll be like, okay, I'll get back to you by Friday, to somebody, so that I know I'll actually do it. If I just think in my head, oh, I'll get back to them by Friday, I'm way less likely to do it. And if I don't get back to them by Friday, they can reach out to me and be like, hey, you didn't get back to me, right? So it's a way to keep yourself honest. It's a way to motivate yourself. That works for me. It might not work for you, but definitely go ahead and give it a try, right? What could it hurt? Certainty, magnitude, and ease that you've never known before is the result of this connection. Why wouldn't you want that, right? That's going to bring you confidence when it comes to the mysterious realm of spirit, okay? It's going to help you with your dreams. It's going to help you overcome your fears. It's going to help you in your sleep realm, and it's going to help you uncover hidden desires that you have, yeah? All right, 12th house, we got this. Let's commit to our connection to spirit for the lunar phase of this new moon in Leo, and as always, namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors the universal light within you. Namaste. Oops. All right, everybody, that is it for the readings. Thank you so much for being here. As always, namaste, and until next time.